GB News host left speechless as guest says she has sympathy for... I'm not even going to say the word. I'm assuming that's another one of those ones that YouTube instantly decides is verboten and you're not allowed to utter it. But it is the perfect excuse to use a snip that I don't think I've ever bothered with on the Angry Bootneck channel because it's a little bit cliche now. People of my age grew up watching Phoenix Nights and it's a little bit overdone. But there is only one response to a headline like that and a clip that I'm going to show you. And it's this.
Don't shoot the messenger. I'm only telling you what the spirits are telling me. Now, I'm getting the word nonce.
Patrick Christie and his fellow GB News hosts were left lost for words over a guest's controversial comments about sex offenders. Controversial comments is saying things like, I think you should put salt in your tea, or Eric Cantona wasn't very good at football. Saying things like that is just the very definition of madness. Because if there's one thing all of humanity, other than the woke, obviously, because they're completely insane, almost everybody can agree that harming children is universally a bad thing. I mean, obviously, other than Harriet Harman and half of the Labour Party. Oh, yeah. And the Tories at this point, yeah. And almost all of the House of Lords. Well, I did say normal people, and that's the general public, not the people that rule the world. They're all Beelzebub worshipping nonces. Everybody knows that. But the fact that this is all the more outrageous because GB News sacked Lawrence Fox famously for simply opining that he didn't fancy some irritating left-wing blonde and said he wouldn't shag her. And apparently for saying that he didn't fancy her, that was called rank misogyny and he was unceremoniously booted off the channel. But here's the footage so you know that you're not being deceived by the Daily Express. Here's the footage of what this lunatic actually said with no pushback from the people that run GB News. Observe.
Well,
Do you think it's too extreme?
I think it's quite extreme.
Not too extreme.
But I have... do you have any sympathy for people realising that they might be attracted to children? Because I always have
None
sympathy for that
whatsoever.
position.
No.
Because
Are
it's
you
something
bizarre?
that you are... It's
What?
something that you can't change about yourself.
Yes, you can. Without genitals, you're no
and
use to
people
anyone.
feel that they cannot go to their GP and admit this.
Oh, Amy,
Oh,
they're
come
not
on,
victims, Amy. Come
are
on.
you actually...
You're winding me up. You're winding this up.
Are you seriously defending a paedophile?
I'm not defending a paedophile.
Well,
I'm
it sounded
just
like
saying,
it.
if you go to instantly demonise someone,
Even Patrick
they're not
Sharp.
going.
I'm afraid
Even Patrick is
no,
stuck.
They're not going
I'll
to
tell you the rest of
approach
this.
for help.
I'll be honest, I can't believe you just said
Listen,
that.
Really?
I'm
Yeah.
absolutely chemically castrated.
This is
and then
it's a
take the
controversial
genitals
view,
Look.
but if it's going to solve a problem,
Oh, come
then
on,
So
Amy.
they go
No,
to the-
that-
If
it's
people-
not a problem.
But
It's
listen,
not a problem.
if
These people
people-
are a danger
So-
to our children.
No, but Amy,
exactly.
Lock them up, throw away the key, and let's forget
But hang on a
about
No,
it.
take
minute.
the
If
genitals
you
away.
chemically,
Absolutely.
if somebody feels that they can go forward and be chemically castrated and live their lives with no sexual attraction, then they won't be a danger to our children.
Absolutely. So then if you can chemically castrate them, but that doesn't work, what they've said, then they say that they're going to remove the genitals. I have no problem with that at all, because I think crimes against children in this manner are the most heinous, and these people don't appear to be able to... You can't sort of rehabilitate these people.
Prison
It's just the
cell,
only way.
locked door, throw away
The
key.
thing
forget.
is,
They'll probably get
there
killed
is
in prison.
there is so much research into this, and
Oh God, I had to stop it there. I can't do there's so much research. Oh, well, actually. Yeah. Whereas the bloke in the middle was just, the voice of reason. Throw away the key. Easy. Easy. Lock them in the Black Hole of Calcutta. 50 to a cell. Eat the key. Who cares? Done. Happy days. Job's a good one. Use whatever idiom you like. It works. Don't have to overthink it, do you? But have we done the research about locking 50 men in a box and locking the door and eating the key? Have we looked into it? Yeah. It works. We know. Don't need Stephen Hawking to look into that one, do you? But this is the modern left. Lunatics. Harriet Harman, as I said, I keep talking about her. Harriet Harman was famous for this stuff. And she was like the backbone of Labour for like 10 years. From the left-wing Independent back in 2014, Harriet Harman expresses regret over links to paedophile campaign groups. Amazing. They've always been. So just there's no need to talk about it anymore. I don't want to discuss the science behind it or the rhyme and the reason or why we should really feel for these poor, put upon, marginalised nonces. I just want to point it out. If you were voting for the left in 2024, you are unabashedly, unashamedly pro-nonce. Right? You just are. Let's get a medical diagnosis for Harriet Harman and the lady of GB News. Yeah, there we go. Courtesy of North Med, the premier medical service provider in the north of England. Well done. Some of the greatest doctors in the world. But let me know what you think. If you think I'm being overly harsh and GB News is simply platforming reasonable, rational people to give us the other side of a complex, difficult story, please let me know in the comments and I will add you to the list. Yeah, the list. The list. All right. Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gents. Just a short one today. I've got work to do. See you all tomorrow. Have a good one. Take it easy.